Hello and welcome back to my channel. So you guys know how much I love traveling, and I'm very lucky to have friends that thoughtfully gifted the travel scratch map, which is an amazing gift for world travelers. Traveling was my childhood dream and my job made the dream come true, and now I'm a nomad. In today's video, I'm going to be scratching off all the countries that I've visited and tag along a picture of mine so you can see my journey right from 2008. Before you go ahead, please make sure you've subscribed to my channel because it's free, and also hit that notification button so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Without wasting much time, let's get into the video right away.
So first things first, I was born in India, so let's start from India. I'm so excited to see the colors as well. You have to be really careful because this is very like a tiny space here. I don't want to go and scratch some country that I have not visited yet. The first ever time I flew outside India was to Malaysia from work. So I'm going to scratch off Malaysia, but can you see there? Oh my god, it's going to be really difficult to scratch this one. I'm not really sure where to do it. It's a bit confusing though. Let me figure it out. The next country that I visited in 2008 was Singapore. So that's just below. And the next country I visited was Australia in 2009. This is pretty big. It's a scratch. In 2009 and 2010, I visited Vietnam, like different places in Vietnam. In 2009, I also visited Thailand. Until up to this point, I was never really enjoying my travels because I was really getting homesick, maybe because I was very young at that time and it was all very new for me, and I was finding it a bit difficult to stay away, like, you know, on my own and stuff. And sometimes it used to get really lonely, maybe because of that as well. I recently visited Thailand in 2018, end of 2018 as well, but that's when I really enjoyed the country. And then I visited Sri Lanka in both 2009 and 2010. This is the country that's going to be special for me because I met my favorite cricketer Sachin Tendulkar and also many other celebrities, and I was also on TV when I was in Sri Lanka, so this is really going to be special. I visited Maldives in the year 2010. This is pretty simple to scratch. Oh my god, I'm loving it. In 2011, I visited UAE. Maybe I'll give you a prize if you can find UAE. Oh my god, it's so tiny. I'm like, I took so much time to plot it. Oh god, and it's like an ant. Oh god. In 2011 as well, I went to Dublin. Another tiny piece here. Hong Kong is really not marked here, but it's a dependent territory of China. So I'm going to scratch it off here. So I visited this in 2012 and also Macau in 2012 as well. So in 2013 I went to a lot of countries. The first country being Jersey, but I didn't find Hong Kong here, so I don't expect me to find Jersey here. So I can't find Jersey, Guernsey. I've been to London, so maybe I'll scratch off Jersey. This is so disappointing. In 2013 as well, I went to Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. In 2014, I went to Turkey. I also visited Spain. In 2016, I traveled to Amsterdam, which is Holland, and I really have to look for it because it's very small. In 2013, I visited France. And Belgium in 2013. 2017, I went to Italy. End of 2017, I went to Hungary. I visited Budapest in Hungary. In 2017, I went to my dream destination, US of A. Yoo-hoo. In 2017, I visited Portugal. In 2017, I visited Czech Republic. And in 2017, I also visited Denmark. In 2008, I went to Greece. In 2018, I went to Luxembourg. In 2019, I went to Indonesia. So I have scratched all the 32 countries, and there's so many more countries to visit.